Hello?
Hello.
How's my audio? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah? Like better good or good good?
Good.
Good.
Okay. I'm
What's up?
Meneth.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
on.
on.
And welcome to the stream. This is our first real stream. Last one we did was somewhat of a test.
Yeah. Today we'll cover the DGL4 finals and semifinals. For those who don't know, DGL is the Dev Gaming League, which hosts tournaments starting every Sunday.
Yeah, so if you are new to the game, a good opportunity to get better pretty quickly is to play in these tournaments, as you'll generally be playing up-and-coming players and also some of the best players that are playing right now. And sign-ups for DGL 10 are still going on, and will be going on till Sunday when the tournament starts.
Yeah, I'll just link to the DGL 10 signups for people who are interested.
Yeah.
Hi, the Shrike.
You know what? For some reason my internet, or my Explorer is spazzing out a little bit.
Sorry guys, I'll try to fix it.
It's fine. This is what we have the pre-show for, I guess.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah. The proper show will start in, as the countdown says, a bit under 8 minutes.
Yeah. How's the audio levels for the viewers? Is it somebody louder than somebody else? I mean, I'm asking this, but I can't even read the comment because my browser's freezing up at me.
Okay. Nietzsche, say something.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Is that better, Shrike?
Hello, hello. I am so excited to look at some of these games today.
Put your mic a bit closer to your mouth, maybe that will help.
Yeah? How's it now?
A bit louder.
A bit louder? Jesus. Unfortunately, yeah, sorry, my...
You can't tell the
computer
difference
is moving
between
so...
me and Nietzsche, Spluga. Really?
How can you not tell the difference?
Right. Maybe we should go over what's happened so far related to FS this week.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Earlier today, as most people should know by now, the demo was released and it went on a Steam sale. So hopefully quite a few new people watching this as well.
Yeah. And hopefully a lot of, well, certainly a lot of new players in the game. I'm assuming my my internet is slow because there are over 350 players on UK1, which is quite large as compared to what's regular. So we are all pretty happy about that. It's great to have new players involved in this game because the more money Mode 7 gets, the more energy and work they can put into this game, and perhaps even developing similar titles or unsimilar titles that are just as good.
Yeah, and the more players there are, the more incentive there are for people to run tournaments and similar, and the higher the prices can be.
Yeah.
So more player means more fun for everyone, really.
Absolutely. So we're all pretty excited about that, and So there's the sale and the demo that basically came out today. What else? What else? What else happened?
The beta patch.
Right, the beta patch. Which unfortunately, as I am running a Mac, I do not have access to yet. But I am incredibly excited for some of the things that have been added in the patch.
Yeah, there's some tournament support, and when that gets good enough, Dev Gaming will start to use that. There's also a bunch of bugs and exploits that are being fixed, and a couple UI issues are also being fixed.
Yeah, we're all very happy about that, as there were some problems with certain little exploits that we were running into in competitive play, and it's unfortunate. In particular, the stacking issue, but these are all being solved. Hooray! So yeah, we're all pretty excited about that. Excited to get off another week of DGL games myself. What about you, Meneth?
Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah.
I've somehow managed not to get eliminated from DGL 9 quite yet, so I've still got games there. But some more tournament games is always great.
Yeah, yeah. I just made it through the first round, and I am very excited to play my next round opponent, Malfunction, who I believe I have one game against in the past, and I think I won. I'm not entirely certain, but I'll have to be preparing for him in, well, basically tonight, because I'm already starting to get a little late with that, taking my turns for those games.
Is there anything you can do to improve your mic level, Niche?
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see. I would assume that... Okay, I think I know where it is. Now, my input volume is all the way up at the moment. I could check on the Skype preferences as well. How bad is it? Well, I'm asking this stuff, and I'm not even on the chat
Well,
yet.
I'm hearing you fine, but a couple other people are having problems apparently.
Okay, well, we should get that fixed before we do anything else.
Yeah, go into recording options or whatever. Should be in your control panel somewhere.
Yeah, well, I went into the control panel, and that's all the way up. So I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do with Skype. Oh, to Strike saying I'm about half the volume.
Is this better?
Hello? Hello? Is that better?
I'm not sure if my volume settings changes the stream at all. Okay, apparently it did.
Oh, okay, great. Because I can't seem to access anything else that would improve the volume of my voice. So, hopefully, it's good.
Apparently.
It's good, guys. I'm back on the chat, so yeah, that's good volume. Okay, great. Okay, great. Shrike. Alright, well, hey guys. I see there are some people in chat that are watching. Thanks for watching. We have 11 viewers, which is 2 more than last time. Not bad. Nine, 8, 7.
Yeah, you're a bit behind, really.
Oh, really? Of course. Alright, well I guess we're live now.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Okay.
There. Right.
Hello everyone, I am IAMNIETZSCHE, and I am here with Meneth.
Hi.
Hi Meneth.
Yeah, we're going to stream the semis and the final of Dev Gaming League number 4. And first off, we've got L3N versus Wonder Hero in a disputed map.
I believe that's Meneth, I believe that is lean in like half lead speak.
Quite possibly, but there's really no way to be sure since he's not in chat at the moment.
Yes. Against Wonder Hero. Wonder Hero is currently ranked 6 on the ladder. A phenomenal player. I spent quite a bit of time preparing for him, assuming that I would be meeting him in the finals of DGL 7, I believe. And unfortunately, he suffered an upset in the semifinals against Diamir, so I'm currently playing that match. But really excited to look at this because Wonder Hero is a fantastic player, and there's always something to learn from in the games of a lot of the really good players.
Yeah, the team setting is somewhat interesting. The teams are mostly balanced, but L3N has a sniper while Wonder Hero doesn't. In disputed, sniper can both be an advantage and a disadvantage. They're nice for the 9th territory, but they're useless at picking up boxes since they're so slow.
Yes.
Both players have 2 shotguns, and it will be pretty important for them to stay alive if they want to pick up any boxes.
Right. I think one thing you're probably going to see is that, well, the sniper, in my opinion, really wants to be at the window of the top left building, the right side of that building. That's where it would like to be. However, there's a problem with the short pathway between the central buildings and that top building, which means that it would be vulnerable there to a shotgun, but it would all be but like I was saying, it would also be very useful for covering this wide open space on the right side of the map.
Yeah, other than that, I expect both players to try to control the center with their shotguns, and likely try to control the flanks with their long-range weaponry.
Yeah. So let's take a look at turn 1 and see how they played out the opening.
As is the norm for disputed, they're mostly just positioning. Unlike what I predicted, Wonder here seems to be trying to use his machine gunners instead of his shotgunners to control the middle. And since Leon's shotguns are right by, they're quite vulnerable at the moment.
Yeah, and it looks like they both have been spotted this turn too, and right at the end of the turn. This means that what Wonder Hero can do is he can test for as far as they're able to move. He can see it, and he can make sure that like he can run his shotguns up to meet them and stop them at the appropriate time, such that he can get the stillness advantage. This is a very important tactic to know when you're using shotgun versus shotgun, is that if you can scout the shotguns, you would ideally run your shotgun as forward as possible, and then stop right before it could potentially get in range of the opposing shotgun.
If it hadn't been for the sniper up there, the MGs could just stay out of shotgun range, but if they try to do that here, they'll likely just get picked off by the sniper.
Yeah. But I think this is just general, like, good play for both players at the moment. So let's head into turn 2 and see what happens. Oh, yeah, well, well, as far as the number 4 shotgun taking out the shotgun that it took out, that was exactly as I described it would happen. It looked like he attempted this strategy with both shotguns, Wonder Hero that is, which is that he moved them forward and stopped them such that they would get the stillness advantage on his opponent's advancing shotguns. However, what do you think about the loss of the shotgun, the other shotgun?
Well, due to him having 2 MGs, there wasn't much of a way to kill them both with a single shotgun. So
Right.
it might have been better for Lean to stay away with his shotgun and spare them for later, since Wonder Hero now has a considerable advantage due to having 2 shotgunners while Lean has none.
Yeah, basically, Wonder Hero played that tremendously well. Not only was he able to take out one of the shotguns for free, essentially, but he also traded a MG for a shotgun, which is generally considered a good trade.
Well, let's go on to the third turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Wonder Hero now basically has complete control over the central area and thus has a considerable advantage when the boxes spawn. Eltrian is mostly just limited to the top left corner and is quite locked down.
Yeah. Basically, at this point, because in Disputed, the boxes will generally spawn towards the center of the map. The player who's able to occupy that area has a very large advantage. I would say, you used the word considerable. I would say large to huge to perhaps even gigantic as far as the advantage is concerned. He's going to be able to pick up the boxes and retreat with relative ease, and he's going to be able to do both at the same time. I mean, I obviously don't know exactly where the boxes are yet.
Yeah, the remaining MG cannot get away within a single turn, as if he tries to run down, he'll just get picked off by the MG or a shotgun, and on the upper side it will take longer than a turn to get away. Thus
You're talking about the number 3 MG?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To get away from what?
To get out of the left corner.
Oh, okay, yeah, to move forward on the map. Right. Yeah, that's definitely the case. Why don't we just take a look at the next turn? Oh, wow. Okay.
Wonder Hero was a bit risky and thus lost his MG, but in return he took out the enemy MG and now has a huge advantage as the sniper is near useless to pick up boxes.
Yeah, it looks like he was attempting to use the, to strike. I would agree, that was pretty impressive. It would have been even more impressive if he kept the MG alive, of course. But it looks as though he used the MG to distract his opponent's MG such that he could bring both shotguns across the center of the map. Unfortunately, he probably didn't have perfect scouting information and didn't know exactly how the engagement would work out and wasn't able to work it out such that he also kept his MG alive.
Yeah. Well, on to the next turn. Lean has obviously given up and decides to just escape out the side. There wasn't much left for him to do. He might have been able to deny Wonder Hero a box or two, but it wouldn't have made much of a difference. There was very little chance of him winning.
Yeah, there was actually probably very large chance that one of the shotguns would simply take him out next turn.
Yeah, let's go on
All
to
right,
the
well,
next
great
match. Right, next up is their secure game.
There we go.
The map
Just
is
taking a
pretty
second to load.
interesting, cover is very sparse, and there's lots of buildings. Each player only has 2 units, and Lino has a sniper and an MG versus Wonder has 2 MGs, which can often be a disadvantage.
Yeah, but it looks as though he is trying to use it to his advantage on the left side of the map. It looks as though, however, his bid was a little strange in as much as it's natural for Wonder Hero to want to attack, and as you can see, he bid over in the corner just those one or two squares, and so I would say Lean's bid is a little bit big for the situation. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a bit big, but the area on the left doesn't really disadvantage him much, as long as his sniper manages to stay alive, he can cover that area. And it's even within MG range, so that doesn't cause much of a disadvantage. But having to cover, as the Shrike says, the area to the right of the room is a bit of a disadvantage, as he cannot pull further left without leaving that space open.
Yeah, and it looks like it's possible for the red number 2 MG to move forward and get into proper range to potentially take out the sniper.
Yeah, and as the Shrike says, this outlier here is probably not a good idea, as the enemy can, for example, run up to the side of the wall and just cover that bit.
Yeah, that's a huge thing to look for when you're playing your charge games, is that these little weaknesses in your position can often be the thing that decides the game. So it's necessary to leave as few weaknesses as possible in your bid, such that you're able to cover everything. And here it's just creates essentially one more area that he has to cover. It's a little. I wouldn't have bid that square. Also, I would have left that out of the bid, assuming I'd still win it.
Well, let's just play the first turn then.
Yeah.
Well, Wonder Hero isn't starting off particularly aggressively. He's just scouting, but from what I can tell, not seeing anything.
Yeah. Well, it is a light match. I think he was probably using the number 1 MG in a tactic that with a tactic that I've been using recently in regards to the window, and that he's focusing on one unit at the window, moving it out of sight, and then moving back to the window with the other unit focused, such that if both units were stacked and ready to engage him, he would kill the one, move out of the way, avoiding the kill shot, and then move back to